So I'm going to talk about something the best advertisers are doing on YouTube that most advertisers simply don't do. And this helps them scale their ads to, 10,000 a day, 20,000 a day, even higher. So if you look at advertisers like VShred or Manscaped, they're doing something, right, that literally I don't see 95% of small advertisers doing. And that's editing ads to create new variations. On YouTube, what most people will do is they'll shoot one ad, they'll run it, and maybe it'll work, maybe it doesn't, probably won't work, and then they'll shoot more ads and they'll run it. This can work if if you have the time to shoot a lot of ads, but this isn't enough, right? So if you look at an advertiser like VShred, and I want to show you how many ads these guys have, right? So they have 2,682 ads. That's a ridiculous number of ads. And guess what? It's this guy, Vincent, he's not shot 2,600 ads. If he did, he would have no time to make the program, to talk to his customers, or really do anything, right? He would literally be an ad making machine every single day. No, the way this works is, and you can see this if you look at their ads, what they do is most of these ads are very similar, but they're just editing them in different ways. So they're testing different hypotheses with their editing. So they're literally able to test probably 50 to 100 ads a month. And what they're doing is they remix these ads a million different ways. So they have a pool of content from past video ads they've done. They have B-roll footage. They have customer testimonial footage. They have so much that they can just combine, and you can script and come up with new ads. Now, Manscaped's another example of this, right? So I want to show you this ad, and they've been running this very aggressively. And what's interesting about this ad is,
ew, gross. Did you know that 85% of partners prefer a pair that are fresh and well-groomed?
Luckily for me and you guys.
So that was literally the only portion of the video that I think Manscaped actually shot. The rest of the video is literally just influencers talking about the product. So they built a structure, right? And then they looked at all their influencer footage and picked out the footage that best fit that structure. So they basically were able to take that and turn it into a tightly scripted structure, which goes over all the various benefits done in a very smart way with all these influencers and using their video. So they literally did not have to do any new effort. They just took all this content they already had in their walls. Somebody had to go through, somebody had to build a structure, be like, hey, this is what the ad should look like. Find the footage that fits that structure and then do it, right? Now, how do you actually do this? So I'll tell you how our agency, Linx Digital, does this for our clients. We have a team of full-time editors that create a massive number of variations on the ads, right? So we have a full-time editing team that will basically be able to create a lot of ads. Now, the thing is, you do need to give them direction. So we have a creative coordinator. So the creative coordinator works with copywriters to come up with ad scripts, ad angles, and then they direct the editors on how to take the footage. And so they'll give them time-stamped instructions. Hey, take this footage and combine it like this. And so the editors are working under tight direction. Now, you have to keep in mind, just hiring an editor isn't enough. You need to give them the storyboard. You need to tell them what footage to edit in at what time, and generally just direct them very heavily. Now, with a company like VShred, I imagine they have a full-on creative team with multiple copywriters, multiple editors, and probably a couple of really creative director types. This ultimately allows them to be able to push out ads at a massive scale, 2,500 plus ads. If they've been running YouTube ads for 5 years, that's 500 ads a year. That's over almost 2 ads a day, right? 1 to 2 ads a day. Imagine if you were testing 50 ads a month, right? And the results you could get. Now, you don't need to go and start doing 50 ads a month, right? You can start by basically taking 5 ads you shoot each month and having an editor go through and make another 5 to 10 variations. And now you've basically added a bunch of new tests, right? Now, how do you implement this system in your business? My suggestion is to take baby steps and go to a website like Upwork.com, hire an editor, and then give them the direction. Look at what other ads are doing well. Use a tool like Video Ad Vault to come up with great video ideas and do that. You could learn Adobe Premiere Pro and try your own hand at editing these ads. If you're really creative, you can do it. But honestly, if you're not really creative, I don't know if it's worth the time. I'm pretty bad at editing and creative stuff, so I just have editors, but it's up to you. Now, guys, if you're interested in a done-for-you video creative solution, we do have that. Linx has rolled out a done-for-you video ad service where we'll build 20 to 30 variations a month for different ad platforms. So you just have a huge amount of creative, so you don't have to go and figure this out by yourself. You can click the link below to learn about that. And I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to smash the subscribe button, hit the like button if you haven't already.